and it's as solid as a rock. Noah wouldn't have been out of place here last week in his arc, but there's no excuses today. The track's perfect, and I'm going to tip you plenty of winners. Don't you worry about that. 4 races live as usual on the Wide World of Sports. First up, the Champagne Stakes, the star race of the day and the star bet of the day. Number 5, Triscay. She'll win. Apart from perhaps Kenny Ladd, she's the best 2-year-old in Australia. She's only got 6 opponents today. She'll bowl them over. You should bet well on her. In race 5, I like TAB number 5, Entelier. Trained by Tommy Smith, her work has improved immeasurably since the tracks have got more firm. I think she'll win today. She's another Mick Dittman mount. The next race, race 6, I like another number 5, Sanction. He's another horse who failed last start in the wet, but he's close to the top grade of sprinting 3-year-olds. An average field against him today. I think he'll win, and what's more, he'll be at a reasonable price. I suspect about 8 to 1. In the last race we're doing, race 7, I like number 1, Mink Jacket. He's creeping up in the weights, but there was a lot to like about his last start winner here at Randwick. That's the scene at Randwick. We'll be back shortly with more on the Wide World of Sport.
All right, welcome back to Wide World of Sports. We've got so much action coming up here this afternoon, but let's not forget those poor people who have suffered at the ravages of the floods in Queensland, New South Wales and Victoria. Here's how you can help.
Reach out!
For many, all that is left are the clothes on their backs and an indomitable spirit to rebuild. Desperately needed clothing can be left with St Vincent de Paul or the Salvation Army, while cash donations can be made at the Commonwealth Bank throughout Australia, as well as the State Bank in New South Wales. Dig deep, sports fans. Help a mate. Show your true blue. Reach out.
Yes, dig the old hand into the pocket and show your Aussie spirit and help out a mate. They certainly need that help. The moment I'm going out to a mate, and a moat was a bit wet like a moat a couple of weeks ago. Out at Randwick, Johnny Tapp for the first of our live races.
Thank you, Max. Good afternoon to you and good afternoon, everyone. Well, racing people, I can tell you, are great sports when it comes to a worthwhile cause. And I know everybody who backs a winner today, right around Australia, is going to dig deep and donate something to the flood appeal. Yes, this is the Moët Chandon Champagne Stakes, a race first run in 1864. Ken, there was a custom in the early days. Apparently, for the first 20 years or so, the winning owner had to donate 24 bottles of champagne to the AJC committee. Tell you what, son, if your horse wins, you can give me the 24. How's that sound?
If I'd have had a horse in here, John, I was going to get all that lovely prize money, it would have been my pleasure to do it for you. As it is, I've had to put my own money on to try and back a winner. Let's look at these prices. Number 1, Centro, is at 5 to 2, to be ridden by Jimmy Cassidy, $3.50 for $1. Somalia is at 10 to 1, improving horse. Another improver, Shot of Comfort, is at 10 to 1. Legesta is at 20 to 1. The Good Thing, and she will win. Triscay, Crash Bang, 5 to 4 on. $1.80 for $1. Sounds short, but what the hell if you collect? Better than backing a loser. As I said in the paper this morning, you can't go broke collecting. Whist is at 10 to 1, and Let's Hurry, equal outsider of the field, a good run here last week in weaker class, is at 20 to 1. John, Triscay first, Daylight second.
Righto, thanks, Ken. Now, the St Leger Stakes was run a short time ago, another oldie, first run in 1841. This is what happened in 1990. They straighten up over the rise. Plum Jam still in front of Classic Chicken. Royal Pardon, Sunshine Sally hard ridden behind those, and Shalia down the outside. Now she's starting to hit top gear at the 200. Plum Jam is tackled by Classic Chick. Shalia's pounced on them. Shalia hits the lead 100 metres out, and this little mare's going to score a thoroughly deserved win. Shalia hard ridden, drawing away in the last bit, wins the St Leger in a breeze. Dal Raffin got up for second. Third, Classic Chicken. Fourth, Plum Jam, followed by Triscay. Yeah, great little mare, thoroughly deserved that win. Second in the Sydney Cup last Saturday, backed up 7 days later, and although she didn't beat a star-studded field, you can't do any more than win, and nobody begrudged her that win, and she got a big ovation as she came back to scale, Shalia. Now, whisked to move up, and that'll be it. They'll be all set for a start in the Moët Champagne Stakes. Those colours, all red with a white cap, are the colours of the famous Tate family from Jugeong in New South Wales, and gee, they've bred some great horses over the years. Now, Whisked is in the stalls and they face up squarely for a start in the Moet Champagne Stakes. 1,600 metres, 7 runners. Off and running in the Champagne. Good start, came out in a nice even line, and Lay Jester is first to break that line of horses, joined immediately by Shot of Comfort, but nobody wants to lead. Let's Hurry is trapped out 3 deep, Centro's 4 deep, and Whisked is 5 wide when they get going, and it looks like all of these riders have been told don't lead. Lay Jester is just in front when they get going over Let's Hurry, and Whisked on the outside in a very slowly run Champagne Stakes. On the fence behind them, Shot of Comfort, and then Centro, who relaxes nicely despite the slow speed. Somalia back second last, and Triscay last on the outside, but only 6 lengths off the lead as they round the first corner. They've quickened a little now with Whisked on the outside, just shading Lay Jester. A length and a half away third. Let's Hurry, a length to Centro, who's breezing along in 4th spot, and then Shot of Comfort. Triscay is tracking Centro, and back at the tail, Somalia. To the 800 metres mark, Lay Jester just led. Whisked on the outside, 2 lengths away. Let's Hurry, and about 3/4 to Centro. A length further back, Shot of Comfort with Triscay on the outside, and a length and a half last is Somalia as they come to the 600 mark. Into the straight, Lay Jester a half length on Whisked, and 2 to Let's Hurry, joined by Centro. Triscay is right on Centro's heels as they turn for home, and she'll have the last shot at the colt, and then Shot of Comfort and Somalia as last as they straighten for the run in. Past the 400 mark, and Whisked again headed Lay Jester. Centro and Let's Hurry further out. Cassidy looking over the shoulder for Triscay, and she's right there, Jim, as they come to the 200 mark. Whisked is the leader. Let's Hurry running a big race. Centro can't go on. Triscay taking a while to wind up. Whisked is in front from Let's Hurry. Triscay is now charging at them on the outside. Whisked in front. Triscay, Somalia bursting through in the middle. What a finish. I think Triscay in the last stride from Somalia. Tight for third. Let's Hurry and Whisked in a thrilling finish in the Champagne. Centro disappointing in the run home, followed by Shot of Comfort, and last Lay Jester. She races like she needs a mile and a half. Fair dinkum she does, Triscay. She's out of us at Tristram Mare, and she's needing further now. I think she's got him. Triscay in a ding-dong finish. Triscay, Mick Dittman, number 5 on the tote, $1.90 and $1.60. Somalia has burst through in the middle. Let's Hurry's there. Whisked is there. What do you think, Ken?
She's got it, John. I sincerely hope she has. I'm pretty sure she has. I'm a pessimist, but if she hasn't won, I will turn it up. Triscay, $1.90. God bless her big fighting heart, Jono.
It's as though she's just got there by an eyebrow, Ken, I agree, and gives me the impression she wants even further.
She's out of us Tristram Mare, which she might want further.
Yep, my word. She's a great filly, and I'm confident she'll get this, Triscay, and she has. Triscay the winner. Triscay first, Somalia second, and a further photo for... Well, that filly you can see there in the orange-purple sleeves is the favourite, Antellier. She's as plain as day, and her last couple of runs have been a little disappointing, but they've been on rain-affected tracks. I don't think she's suited by them. She seemed to be scrambling to try and hold a forward spot here the other day. Ken, I think with the firm ground underfoot, she'll run an entirely different race, Antellier.
John, I think you're a very good judge. I'm sure she will. So do the punters, so do the bookies. They've got her at a shorter price than I thought she'd be. But, well, as I said a half an hour ago, what the heck if they win? Number 1, Red Express is at 4-1. All Stormy is at 11-1. Perfect Evening at 4-1. Savannah Star is a 7-1 chance. And Tellier is favourite on the tote, $2.50. Odds of 6-4. Flash Fable is a scratching. Number 7, Marmy's Girl at 25-1. Gal Spray at 12s. 100-1 Glow Mat. 66 Moon Gold. Raise Your Glasses a scratching. 40 Russia with Love. 100 Bolshoi. Okay, we've got a minute or two here. Why don't we pick up the action from race 5, which is on a few minutes ago in Melbourne, where the favourite was the appropriately named Port Phillip.
Triple Tristram about to be tackled by Blimey Charlie. Flyer in the outside behind them looking for a run. Port Phillip 2 lengths away now under pressure. Bahrain followed by Ash and Prince Aces and Kings as they round the turn. Blimey Charlie's kicked away about 2 lengths to Flyer Coin, and Port Phillip is struggling. Then Triple Tristram followed by Bahrain, but halfway down the straight, and Blimey Charlie is well clear of Flyer Coin. Port Phillip followed by Triple Tristram and Simonini, but Blimey Charlie in no danger and wins it very easily. He's down on the line to score Blimey Charlie. 4 lengths to Flyer Coin. Port Phillips run third. Then
and that was John Russell's call of the previous race in Melbourne. Now, what do we got here? This looks like... what saddlecloth number is that? That barrier attendant is obscuring the saddlecloth number. Was it number 10, Moon Gold? Might be. Moon Gold is a country mare trained at Scone, and she's been a pretty good winner in the bush, as a matter of fact. She won the rather popular Wallabadar Cup on New Year's Day. Yes, it is Moon Gold. I can see the white cap and the blue silks of her jockey Neil Campton, who made a last-minute adjustment to the girth or surcingle on the country mare. There's Campo leg back on board, and he's about to bring Moon Gold in. Neil Campton is one of our hardest working jockeys, and he's had a busy week. I believe after his 4 rides at Randwick today, he will have had 24 rides for the week. And he certainly is a man who retains his enthusiasm. Now, Moon Gold, there was a quick gear adjustment to that mare. Neil Campton is leg back on board. Moon Gold moves in to complete the line, and they're set and ready to go. Lights flashing. Starter on his stand, the gates open, they're off and running, and Moon Gold seemed to get chopped out when she hit the ground and went straight back to the tail of the field. All Stormy bounced out in front, and Tellier on the good track today, showing a lot more early dash. In fact, she's in front when they get going. Savannah Star prominent with Russia with Love, and Galspray not too far away. Just behind those Bolshoi and Red Express, and All Stormy after beginning well has drifted back to be a little worse than midfield. A gap to Marmy's Girl, followed by Glow Matt and Moon Glow as last as they come to the 700 mark. And Tellier the leader by a length and a half to Galspray deep on the outside of Savannah Star. Perfect evening in that bunch. On the fence, Russia with Love, followed by Red Express, All Stormy, Bolshoi, Marmy's Girl. Glomat second last, and Moon Glow is now tacking on at the tail of the field as they turn the corner into the straight. 400 out, and the leader and Tellier. Dittman sitting quietly over the rise, led by 2 lengths on Perfect Evening, getting to second. Galspray under pressure, followed by Savannah Star, then Russia with Love and All Stormy at the 200, and Tellier kicked away, and Tellier left them standing. All Stormy running into second place is getting home well, and then Marmy's Girl and Tellier shortening stride. All Stormy is picking it up very quickly, but the post is too close, and Tellier beat All Stormy. In third place, Marmy's Girl, a good run, followed closely by Red Express, and Moon Gold made up a lot of ground. Then Glomat, Galspray, Perfect Evening couldn't come on from Russia with Love and Bolshoi, and Savannah Star pulled up with the tail enders. And Tellier has led most of the way and just lasted to hold off All Stormy. Number 5 and Tellier, Mick Dittman, to pay $2.70 and $1.50. All Stormy to pay $2.60. And I think Marmy's Girl third, number 7, a place dividend of $4.50. Ken, she's a case for a good track, this one.
Oh, yes, John. She showed much more of her old scintillating speed. All Stormy was the one to come out of the pack. Made it a bit interesting, give us a heart flutter or two, but she was never going to get there. Another one for Mickey Dittman, TJ Smith and the punters.
Righto, Ken, thank you very much. And Anne Tellier is rather plain looking, but she sure knows how to use those 4 legs. OK, that was race 5 on Wide World of Sports, and we'll be back around 3:30 with the next.
25 Sinatra, not singing too well. 33 Lover's Tryst, 80 Son of Melander, 20 Hayman Island, 66 Brazen Step, 200 Royal Devotion, 100 Dixon, and yep, there's plenty of horses still to go in. Time to have a look at another Melbourne race. This time we'll park our peepers on race 6 at the Valley.
Duke of Oak Hill, a length and a half there to Cindy Legend, Medicinal, Terrific and Air Marshal as they make the home turn. Gallipoli Prince being tackled by Plush Embassy on the outside. Be Quiet the centre, 4 Deep Acid Print as they round the home turn. Plush Embassy is dashed to the lead as they straighten up. Right ahead, look over the shoulder, he's clear. Acid Print coming down the outside, look the only danger. Halfway down the running though, and Plush Embassy is nicely clear of Acid Prince, followed by Duke of Oak Hill and then Prince Malcolm, but Plush Embassy's in no danger and races home to win nicely. Plush Embassy by 2 lengths to Acid Print. Third is Duke of Oak Hill, Prince Malcolm, Burberry.
John Russell's call of race 6 at Moonee Valley, the Don Small Goods Handicap. Now, they're getting in here and making a good line. Now, Notorious Deed about to move up. Now, what's gone wrong here? That looks like number 15, Saddlecloth. The horse is Royal Devotion, which is a roughie. I saw 200 to 1 there a moment ago. An adjustment to the girth or surcingle. And Royal Devotion not cooperating fully. The rider just walking out of shot in the green colours is little Adrian Robinson, who's had a pretty good week. He rode winners at Randwick on Anzac Day and again at Gosford on Thursday. He's one of the young lightweight riders who gets plenty of rides because of that lightweight. Now, that adjustment has been made to the satisfaction of everybody, and Royal Devotion walks in like a lamb. Royal Devotion straight into the gates. We're waiting on Dixon to come up and also Dallas, and they'll be just about ready for a start. All of the others appear to be in there. Sanction is in and facing well. Dallas, Dixon, and there might be one other out as well. I think I can see a horse's head out towards the outside of the field, bobbing and weaving there behind the line, minus the jockey. So there must be another rider down on the ground. Number 2, it could be Barrandar. No. Oh, no, Barrandar Boy is in the stall, so I don't know what it is. Once those colours get out of my vision, I'm in trouble. Now, there's another one out. Green and yellow hoops and white sleeves is Brazen Step, trained by Jeff Mains at Warwick Farm. There's another trainer who does a terrific job with a smallish team of horses. In fact, his strike rate just lately has been quite amazing. Jeff Mains, a good trainer. Former rodeo rider. Turned a horse trainer, and he's had a lot of success. Jeff will be the first to tell you that training racehorses can be every bit as rough as riding buck jumpers at times when things are not going right. Now, Algonquin Brave, Dixon, Dallas, and Brazen Step are the 4 we're waiting on. And yeah, there's a riderless one out behind the gates. It could be ZZ Top. I can see a jockey down on the ground there with a yellow cap, which would make it ZZ Top. But what the hell is the problem? Now there, heave-ho. Took a little bit of manpower to force that horse in, whatever it was. It might, yes, ZZ Top it is, because there's the rider in the green jacket, Gull V, Gull Cap, the colours of the Porter family. And that rider is getting back into the saddle, Malcolm Johnston, who won the first race today. In fact, Mighty Mal's been in good form in the last couple of weeks. Now, Dallas to come up and Brazen Step, they look to be the 2 we're waiting on, and they're only a whisker past advertised post time. Now, the last couple move up. Just waiting for the starter to appear. Dixon is actually the last in. Now, they look set. And here comes the starter, Bill Cooper, over towards his rostrum to dispatch the field. Where's Notorious Deed drawn? This lovely chestnut, barrier 7. You watch for him in Robert Sangster's well-known colours, and he's a flashy chestnut with blinkers. Ready now, starter on his stand, they'll jump at any second. Gates open, away they go, and Notorious Deed jumped away only fairly. Hayman Island and Royal Devotion are both slow to move at the starter. Notorious Deed can't pick up at all. He's a mile back in the early stages. ZZ Top bounced out in front and led early over Barrandar Boy. Ras Magic is close handy when they get going, followed by Impressionism. In that bunch is Royal Devotion. At the head of the others came Sanction. Brazen Step is up there, but out very deep. On the fence, right behind the leaders, came Son of Malanta. A gap in the field then to Hayman Island, making ground, followed by Silver Appeal. In that bunch is Dallas as they near the turn. Notorious Deed will have to do a big job to win from there. A mile back, Algonquin Brave, followed by Sinatra, with Dixon last as they turn the corner. Into the straight, Barrandar Boy just led ZZ Top on the outside. 3 lengths away, Ras Magic and Son of Malanta, followed by Brazen Step, Sanction, and then Hayman Island. Further back, Silver Appeal. Notorious Deed is now pulled out into the clear, but is giving away a huge start. ZZ Top headed Barrandar Boy at the 200 mark. Notorious Deed wide out, getting into 3rd place, but giving them too much start. ZZ Top has drawn clear of Barrandar Boy. Look at Notorious Deed. He's jumping out of the ground. Can he make it? I think he will. Yes. I think, oh, nothing in it, right on the line. Notorious Deed has dropped out of the sky. Might have collared ZZ Top. Now, 3rd, possibly Barrandar Boy, but close up Algonquin Brave, Hayman Island, Dixon, Royal Devotion, Ras Magic and Silver Appeal, Sinatra, and then Brazen Step and Sanction, Son of Malanta. Impressionism did nothing. Lover's Tryst is well back, and last, Dallas. Ah, what a run. I think he's got him. What a run, what a performance. Notorious Deed, RS Die. If he gets it, he'll pay $4.40 and $2. ZZ Top, $7.70 and $2.10. And I was taking so much notice, I don't know about 3rd. Ken, what a run this.
Yes, John, the 2 leaders weren't going too fast. You knew if something come out of the pack, it was going to trouble them, but nothing was coming out of the pack till Notorious Deed come. And in a fair form reversal, I think you've got to be fair and say both Ian and Tellier turned in form reversals. Notorious Deed got up today and went much better than he did on the slower track last week. He's won for sure, and just as surely ZZ Top from the Lisbridge table has run 2nd. Johnny.
And number 3, the winner, Notorious Deed, Shane Dye in the last stride. $4.40 and $2. ZZ Top, $2.10. And Barrandar Boy 3rd, $2.30. 3.72. Notorious Deed in the Robert Sangster colours, a big...